everyone, it's Monica with Scrap Saturdays. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm on to my last Christmas photo. I'm just flipping that around, and again, we're gonna go for it. I hope you all have a photo. I hope you're all excited and ready to go for it with me. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do. What am I going to do? I have no idea. I think I want to really go tacky and green. I hear a lot of people on their videos mention that green is a difficult color for them to use. And I'm going to have to agree. It's not the easiest. It's got a mind of its own, if that's okay to say. And by that I mean, like, it's just a flavor all unto itself. You know, but if your favorite color is green, that's good. I like green. Well, I like green, I do. I think emerald green is really beautiful. I don't know so much about dark green. Not going to be my favorite. But on layouts, unless it's Christmas time, then I think it always says Christmas time. I think that's why I kind of love the whole turquoise thing that happens, because I think it just, I don't know, totally shuffles the deck in a different way where you're like, what? Turquoise? But because my photo is so dark, again, I have no idea, I'm playing with you here, but because it's so dark, I'm thinking, let's just go right ahead and bring in a lot of green. Right? Right. Challenge myself here. And I do like this black chalkboard-ish type paper. And I'm just thinking. I'm pausing because I'm thinking, what am I doing? What am I doing? But the reason why I'm recording this and the reason why I want you to see what I'm doing is so that you can feel that what you're doing is as normal as what I do, so that I can get to this point, so that I can get, you know, cracking on a layout that I want to make tonight. But I don't know how centered I wanted it to be. And I don't know if this paper's throwing it off for me or what I need to do. So I think I have a second piece of this. Maybe I don't. I'm going to do something really crazy here. I'm going to cut it up into 3 pieces. I'm going to clean up the top part. It's because it's that side. Just going to clean up this top part because it has the perforation on it, and for whatever reason my brain doesn't work well with perforation. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. All right, I'm making some headway here, trying to make this bottom portion a little bit more interesting. Don't panic. We're just playing. I know it doesn't look like anything, does it? It's not making any sense at all. I know you're thinking, Monica, we don't know what this one's going to look like. Because that's exactly what I'm thinking. What are you doing? All right. So I brought some more to the top. This one's staying at the middle. So much green, so much green. All right, so if I use this, I can actually make 2 tags with this one. I can make a tag with it. I can make a tag with this one. I can tag up there so that I can stamp something here. I have to use my tiny little stamp. Laugh more. Laugh more? Yep. So this is a photo of myself and my sister-in-law. And like I told you before, so it's my brother's wife. If it wasn't for Stephanie going around on Christmas Eve, I don't think that I would have any photos because I was too busy just being a host, I think. I think I was just like, what? And you know, generally I am, and I can't really say that word properly, generally, I am the photographer. I'm the person that walks around, you know, sort of, kind of in an annoying way saying, can I take your picture? Can you guys get together? Can you do that again? You know, that kind of person. And I know that sometimes I come across really annoying because I see it. I see people like, oh no, here comes Monica again with the camera. What's she doing? Does she have to take pictures all the time? And yes, I do. So let's see. Celebrate at the bottom. Yeah, because it looks so cute. Because I really like it. Isn't that so cute? Am I going to pause it and glue it, or should I glue it while I talk? I have no idea. I'm going to pause it and glue it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I had like guilt about pressing pause, and then my ATG malfunctioned and I had to pull off, like, you see this gob here? Like 3 gobs of glue that were stuck all around, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I pressed pause. It was gonna be really, really ugly. So I've done like this, and this whole cluster. And I started with the middle one. That's what I did first, just to kind of guide me and let me know where I want it to be. So just coming to finish the top one, and then I'll just embellish. And I'll have a good time just embellishing with whatever I think I have, which is kind of difficult because I'm choosing green, but this kit is not green centered. It's more turquoise, black, and white. I think that's the way I see it. I just want to make this one more even to the corner. Cannot use my thumbs. Oh boy. Whew. I know, by the time you're watching this video, my thumbs are fine. My thumbs will be okay. I don't even know why I used that torn piece there, because I can't really see it the way I wanted you to see it. But that's okay. It's a little pixe of green up there just to bring in the cohesiveness of the green on the other side. And I'm just going to lift this up. really crazily. Just bringing a little bit of a bend to that tag there. And so yeah, this is where I'm at. Now I've got to embellish it. I've got to come around and do something fancy. So, should I put that? No. See, because now I have my holes here. I cannot change my mind. And I like it like that. I do. I really like it like that. We are going to use these delicious turquoise and coral because they still work really well. I'm going to angle that because that's what I like. And so yeah, I have a lot of fun taking selfies with my sister-in-law Stephanie. She actually makes me laugh because we really try to perfect it. We do, we totally do. And don't even tell me that you don't try. I do. I've totally embraced that whole part of taking photos of myself because there was such a gray time in my life where I'm trying to avoid using my thumb here. There was a great time in my life where I did not like taking pictures, and I had a really bad sense of who and what I was and how I, you know, just perceived myself. And I know if you've gone back to my first video of the year, salut Celine, if you're watching it, I hope that, you know, it's always a difficult topic to talk about, which is weight loss or, you know, self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. But Celine, a very dedicated viewer and friend, you know, leaves me comments and lets me know, you know, how she's feeling and talks about kind of what I was saying, that I needed time to take care of myself and get back into making really good habits and, you know, literally taking care of myself. And I don't like these here, so they're not going to go over there. And so, how about down here? Is down here okay? Yeah, on that, oh, they're okay. And so basically I understand everyone who says, you know, I don't take pictures and I don't like this and I feel like that or whatnot. And I feel sad because I can relate to that so much, and I completely understand that there's, you know, something that holds you back or whatever it is, and it's private. It's really private and it's really hard. And because I've been there, I can say those things. I can say that it's disgustingly hard. It's the whole thing that you could buy a magazine and nowhere in that article will it tell you how damn hard it is. The whole article will say, you can do it, you can do it, it's great, look at me. Yeah, no, it's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult to take a photo of yourself and look at it and say, you know, I like where I am, I love what I'm doing, I'm proud of myself, I am beautiful, I am worthy, right? It's not an easy thing, and I always say that. I always say it with a lot of respect. I always say it with a lot of respect, and I mean no disrespect to anybody. And yeah, being 250 pounds wasn't easy either. It wasn't fun to do that for myself, and baby steps got me to where I am now. And now when I take selfies, I love it. I'm so proud and I'm happy, and I'm going to continue to make, you know, choices and resolutions that are going to help me stay on track to where I want to be. And so I know that there's this new, you know, I jump around on topics, I'm sorry. I know that there's this new thing where everyone's like, oh, I don't make New Year's resolutions, and resolutions are, you know, I don't know why I do that voice when I talk like that. New Year's resolutions are silly, or whatever it is that you think in your mind, which is fine. You don't have to always agree with everything everybody says, and you don't have to agree with everything I say. But it's just like saying that you don't do birthdays anymore, or that you don't do, you know, I don't know, Like, it's not a Saturday anymore. New Year's is a new year. That's what it is. It's a beginning of something. It's a beginning of another year. It's a beginning of sometimes another decade. It's just what it is. It's a new year. There's nothing wrong with making a resolution. There's nothing taboo or fad-like about it. And there's no harm in falling off the wagon in March. You know, I read all, oh yeah, everyone's going to the gym, and then by March nobody's exercising. And there's so much negativity around change, and there's so much negativity around trying, and there's so much negativity around wanting to evolve. Even if you do make it to March and you don't go to the gym anymore, who cares? The fact that you went to the gym from January to March is amazing. That's what's amazing. The fact that you sat down and thought the word resolution and can I change myself to better myself is freaking amazing. That's the amazing part. Whether it's cool or not cool or whatever it is, whether you want to announce it to people or not participate in it or whatever it is. I get all that media hokey stigma. I get all that, but it's still a New Year's resolution. It's still a movement towards something different than what you did last year, or a movement towards something better. And every time we make a small step towards something, it becomes a big impact in your life. And that's what I tried to say when I was typing back to Celine, that little things come to this. And if you had asked me, you know, 8 or 5 years ago, do I enjoy taking selfies of myself? I would say no. I don't want to look at my triple chin, and I didn't want to look at stuff like that. And, you know, maybe that doesn't come across as polite, or maybe it comes across as vain, or whatever it is that you want to pick at. That's fine with me, because that would be what you need to say or think and feel. But for me, for the Monica that I am, it means a lot. It means that when I take a selfie now, I feel really good. And it's just like my scrapbooking. When I glue papers down, I feel really good. When I put little tags and little bits and baubles, it makes me giddy. And when we talk about so many things that ail us in this life, such as depression and cancer and, you know, family members and all the sadness that we have to deal with, there has to be a little bit of goodness. There has to be something that we grab onto that we love, something that excites us so that we as humans can feel good and can feel happy and feel joy, you know, and celebrate and laugh more and be just normal and humble. And so I think sometimes when I say things that, you know, might come across as harsh, or, you know, like I'm telling you this is how it should be. No, 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 no. I'm telling you how it is. It's hard when you don't feel good about yourself, and it's hard when you don't know, you know, where to start or how to start. And when you buy all the magazines and you read all this stuff and you think that there's a magic answer and there's not. Maybe there's a New Year's resolution, as dorky and hokey as that sounds. Maybe it's just a small little tiny adjustment that you want to make that's going to make a huge impact on you. And it's not overnight. I'm sure by next New Year's there's going to be something else that you wish that you can improve on. And you know what that means? That means that you're still alive, and that you still care, and that you still are willing to do something different, which is totally awesome. Something different. Something for yourself. I am so proud of this photograph with my sister-in-law, Stephanie. I love this selfie. I feel great. I'm 40. I think it's great. I think I look fantastic. Thank you kindly for sticking through with me. I know I ramble on, but I realize that the scrapbooking part of it is the easy part. Me telling you to grab papers and use green and stick everything down and stick with your same little motto. I know you're going to hear that for all of my videos. But if somehow in between all of these videos I can share with you a little piece of something else and it will make a big difference, then that makes me happy too. So take my words if you'd like them. If you don't, it doesn't matter. You can fast forward. Don't take any offense by anything I say. I say everything from the heart, and I truly mean it. Do something amazing for yourself, even if it's just until March. Knock yourself out, man. Have a good time. Don't worry. It's okay. And enjoy yourself. Grab your photo and join me. We're going to have so much fun. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon.